G'day, I'm Mark from Self Sufficient Me, and welcome back to my orchard. Veggie patch in the background, beautiful mango here just above me. Oh, that's going to be delicious in about a month's time. That's if I get it and the birds don't. But this video is not about our garden, it's actually about something completely different. I thought you might enjoy me showcasing someone else's garden, in this case my brother-in-law and my sister's property. They've been there for not too long, but they've already made big inroads on their small acreage. It's similar to our sized property. Theirs is about 2.5 acres, ours is around 3. We're mainly going to go over their vegetable garden and their orchard, so I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, let me know down below and I'll do more showcasing type videos like this. Enjoy. Let's get into it.
My sister Ines and her husband Werner, who you'll meet in this video, have done a fantastic job at establishing their acreage. They've only been here a few years and already they've got a flowing orchard going and a really terrific vegetable garden. They're self-sufficient in water. You can just see the large tank on the right hand side. They also have their own mini sewage treatment system, which we panned past before, plus solar panels to supplement their on-grid power supply. I live up here, just north of Brisbane, and this property is here, just in southern Toowoomba, which is southeast Queensland, obviously on the east coast of Australia. So if we zoom in a bit more, the property we're looking at is around here, this area here. So you've got Toowoomba, which in itself is a little country city, about 120,000 population. It's about 700 metres above sea level. And although Toowoomba is often said to be in a subtropical type zone, it's actually more of a temperate climate. And their property is here along a ridgeline, around this area of southern Toowoomba, west of Brisbane, about just under 200 kilometres. My brother-in-law's South African, so he calls that barbecue there a braai. Anyway, throughout this video I'm going to be voice-overing more often than not because the actual footage on the day was interrupted terribly by a buffeting wind, and I won't put you through that too much, I hope. Did you make the gate?
Yeah.
Good thick gauge on this wire as well, isn't it?
Bit dodgy.
Really thick gauge.
Yeah. No, it's the rural stuff. Heavy netting, what they call it.
Really thick.
It's
That's not chicken wire.
No, it's not.
That's thicker than that. That's really good, isn't it?
I think I need to put a little wheel on the top because the back's so heavy.
Oh yeah.
Just sag on
Yeah, a
those,
wheel
but-
would be good. That'd be easy. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, what you got in there?
That's little silver birches and liquid ambers that I bought as little treelings, about this big.
Yeah.
So I pot them up, put them in there, and I plant them out maybe in winter when they go into dormant again.
Okay.
They climatise, it's just so much better. Like, it's like a little holding nursery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ines was saying,
Ooh.
how good is that
That's going to
strawberry
be
look?
mine, that. Bushik, did you get them all, Ariel?
Yeah,
There's no more?
I'm pretty sure.
Have a look if you can see there's some of the native bees in the... Oh, they're not always... There you go. Very small.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what?
Native bee,
Yeah.
Yep.
Very small. Got to figure out where their nest is and after they'll give me a bit of money.
Your tomatoes look fantastic.
Yeah, I've stopped. I'm not even going to bother with the big ones anymore. It's just not worth it.
They're just too hard, aren't they, the big ones?
And these ones are beautiful.
Look at, but these are, this is a, this isn't a Tommy, this is bigger than a Tommy.
Yeah, it's, I don't know what the name is.
That's like golf ball size.
Yeah, they're nice.
Big trusses of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Big
I
cherry
reckon
tomatoes.
I put the swell feeder on. I'll do it next year again what I've done this year. I planted everything. And I covered it with lucerne.
Yeah.
That's the best stuff you can use in a vegetable.
Well, yeah, lucerne is terrific.
It's just so beautiful and so good for the soil.
Yeah. What are they, potatoes?
Yeah, it's a spuds. That's a spuds we had yesterday.
Oh, and you're just digging them up as you go.
Like, I'll just work through it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take it on some days.
Zucchinis. Just a little bit of basil for lunch, eh?
For the wife, for a salad. Stuff paying $3.50 for a packet quarter the size.
And here's the corn.
Werner himself is a trained horticulturalist and works on the Toowoomba City Council as one of their gardening programmers and advisors, especially around the Carnival of Flowers time, which is a big event in September when the perfect spring weather here really lends itself to growing plenty of flowers and other types of crops. Yeah, Werner's been growing his own fruit and veg for many years now, so he knows a thing or two about it, just from practical experience and as well as the knowledge that he's gained through the courses and his work. Here we've got a loganberry, which is very similar to a raspberry. So here we've got a number of herbs. This is a really quaint little herb patch, and I like the way he's grouped all these herbs together. There's everything from sage, coriander, even strawberries there. You've got rosemary, basil, thyme. There's some sage there, a good example. Just plenty of herbs in that garden. Then of course you've got the vegetable patch. You've got some butternut, pumpkin there, and the whole patch, I should have said before, is surrounded by a fence. And that's because they've got plenty of rabbits and sometimes wallabies or kangaroos that'll come into the property, and if they haven't got that fenced around, it'll just ring bark and eat all their veggies. Beautiful butternuts, bit young yet to pick, but they're coming on lovely. Plenty of sunflowers to attract the native insects. Lots of corn. Wonderful. And then from the patch there we head on down to the orchard. The grass is pretty dry, as you can see. We haven't had a lot of rain in this part of the world, and we're right in the middle of our summer now.
Both the ones Auntie Nan gave me.
What type of mango is this one?
No idea. I don't know either.
Certainly has got quite a bit of fruit on it.
By the look of the little kick in the tail and the more sneaky, I think that's there's one that's got that he's dropping a lot of fruit on what's going to last.
Well, it's probably because it's a smaller tree and it's shedding what it doesn't need. But it's, what is it, Bowen, you think?
It probably is.
They're fairly popular around here.
Yeah, that's one she did.
But then
There's the other one.
they're great eating.
They seem to be liking it. I thought it might be too cold. It's that avocado you gave me.
Ah, is it?
Nice little fruit on that.
Oh, wow.
A good, nice crop this year.
Oh, cool.
This is a Huss avocado. We actually gave Werner and Ines this tree. It's doing very well, much better than some of the trees that I've planted in the past at my place, because here in Toowoomba they have volcanic soil, and it's a big advantage for avocado trees. Volcanic soil is fertile, which avocados love, but on top of that it's free draining and it doesn't clog up the avocado roots, unlike the clay soil at my place. They have another big advantage here, and that's the climate. Because they're elevated but they're also in a warm zone, they can get the winter chills, which means they can grow such a wide variety of fruit, from olives, figs, cherry trees, which is typically very cold weather type of tree, peaches or other stone fruits, and then they can go into the warmer type crops like citrus, in that case a lemon tree, mulberries. They can grow almost anything really.
And I think a combination of the dog, the fence,
Yeah.
and the fence around there, so we can
Yeah.
get them. But I still, if I put a little tree in, I've got to fence it off for the first couple of years.
Yeah,
Otherwise
just in case.
the hair will ring bark out overnight and it'll be dead.
Yep.
It'll die slow death. Well, I've lost a few. There's that one there. There's a couple of trees that I could replace.
Macadamia?
Yeah, that's a macadamia. Might fruit off seeds. I don't know if it's going to have a fruit, but it looks healthy.
Yeah, it looks like a good tree.
Let's see how it goes. And another one in.
It helps.
It helps to get more.
Yeah, so what's this one, an A or a B?
Oh, shit,
Not sure.
No idea. I'll have to look on my list.
And here's the reverse angle from the bottom of the hill, and you can see how he's positioned the orchard in the low ground here. Now I couldn't do that at my place because the low ground would be too swampy and the clay soil would ruin most of my fruit trees. Because his soil is volcanic and free draining, and you can get a lot of dry weather there as well, it makes sense to put the fruit trees down the bottom of the hill there so that the water can then drain down slowly, and it actually gives them more water than it would if they were on top of the hill. My point is, not every property is the same, so you have to look at where your property is positioned, what type of soil you have, and all those type of aspects to find out where the lay of the land is and where you're going to put your orchard and your vegetable garden.
Yeah, it's dry, isn't it? Well, it's dry at our place as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Something different. Wasn't all about my place. And thanks a lot again for watching. Any questions, whack them down below. Don't forget my website, selfsufficientme.com. Bye for now. Oh, you just got a bit of corn.